Mira, y vamos a coger el vaso. Vamos a coger el plato. Aquí hay un cofre. Derecha, izquierda. Vamos a ver. No nos deja abrir el cofre ahora. Vamos a cargar la partida entonces. Vamos a cargar la partida. Vamos a ver qué partida es.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Be in his shoes, though. Hang on, better not go rushing into anything.
Vamos a ver. F9 era cargar partida, ¿no? Ya es de noche. Vamos a hacer una cosa. Vamos a dormir aquí. Hasta la mañana siguiente.
As long as I'm not involved.
It was obvious that there would be trouble again.
Vale. Vamos a guardar. Izquierda, izquierda, derecha, derecha, izquierda. Nada. Cargamos de nuevo. Derecha, izquierda, izquierda, derecha, derecha, derecha. Oh, pues mira, ganzúa, pociones, una sartén, una jarra, agua, 2 de queso, 120 pepitas. Y guardamos, por si las moscas.
That wasn't very clever.
That's really not my problem.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
Vale, vamos a hacer un guardado rápido y hacemos lo mismo. No.
Some people never learn.
I doubt.
Hang on.
Izquierda, izquierda,
If you think
izquierda, izquierda,
You
izquierda,
shouldn't believe everything.
derecha. Oh, perfecto.
That won't
¿Esto
happen
qué es?
again.
Pan.
That wasn't very
5, queso.
I better keep out of it. I thought that
Hang
out
on.
ages ago.
Some people never
Vale,
learn.
y guardamos.
Time.
Let's talk about something else.
Vamos a intentar coger todo lo que haya
Hang on, better not go.
y podemos.
I
Hey,
doubt
you!
that's ever likely to change.
If you think, let's talk about something else instead.
You can.
Same old
¿Dónde hay un
story
tío?
every time.
If you
Lie
think.
on somebody.
Hey, you!
As long as I'm
You
keeping
have to
to
watch what you
yourself.
tell me.
People don't need to know it. Lucky for you, but I would have enjoyed polishing your mug.
Vale, vale, tío, ya me voy.
Hang on.
That's
Hey, you! You've been lucky there.
Hey, you!
Hey, you're learning fast.
I thought that
Hey, you!
the right decision.
Hola, hostia, están todos pendientes, tío.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
Mira, pues un jamón.
Was a time things had gone very different.
Y una caja. Vale. Cargamos.
I thought that had been cleared ages ago.
Better keep out of it.
There was a time things had gone very different.
Izquierda. Izquierda. Vale, son 3 izquierdas entonces. Cargamos de nuevo.
You're very probably right.
Izquierda, 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 derecha. Vale, más pan.
To be in his shoes, though.
Must see something's not been stolen after all.
You're very probably right.
En sombra.
Hey, you! The right
Ya me
decision.
voy, ya me voy. Tranquilos, tío, ya me voy, tío.
Hey, you! The right
Hey, you!
decision.
Hey, you! What have you been doing?
Hey,
in there?
you!
Hey, you! What have you been doing in there?
Hey, you!
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
Vale, este es un pozo. Fingers. Quiero convertirme en un sombra.
I want to become a shadow.
So,
¿Puedes ayudarme?
Can you help me?
I wouldn't know how.
Busca a alguien que me enseñe algo.
I'm looking for somebody to teach me something.
Why have you come to me?
Diego sent me.
You should have said that before. If you want to join the camp, it's an advantage to be a good fighter or thief. If the influential shadows in this camp test you, they'll give you tasks you'd better not get caught doing. That's why the way of the thief would be a good start to you. Incidentally, I'm the best thief in the whole of the old camp.
Vale, ¿qué puedes enseñarme?
What can you teach me?
That depends on what you want to know.
Moverme con sigilo. Cerrajería, cerrajería y hurto. Vale. No me defenderías delante de Diego, ¿verdad?
You wouldn't speak up for me in front of Diego, would you?
Depends. If you demonstrate that you've learned something as a thief, we could make use of you.
How am I supposed to do that?
Learn a thief's skill. You need to become more skilled in sneaking around, pickpocketing, or opening locks. Then you'll have my vote.
Vale.
You have to watch what you tell people.
Venga, vamos a guardar aquí.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear. Must be something about that story.
You shouldn't believe.
Cargamos de nuevo.
Maybe.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes.
Derecha.
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
About that story after all.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Derecha. Derecha.
Let's see something else instead.
Derecha. Derecha. Izquierda. Derecha. Vale, una sartén. 4 de queso.
You gotta watch what you tell people. That won't happen
I
again.
wouldn't like to be in his shoes, no.
Somebody
Same old story every time. Hey, you! Let me pass. Hey, you!
story every time. That wasn't very clever.
Very probably that story.
Lie on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes. Some people never learn.
Vale, aquí tampoco hay nada.
People always talk. Better keep on it.
Mira. Kirgo. Hola, soy nuevo.
Hi, I'm new here.
You don't say. Tell me about the outside world. It's been over a month since I heard anything from outside. I'm Kurgo. I fight in the arena.
¿Eres bueno? Luchando, quiero decir.
Are you good?
At fighting? I haven't been doing it for long, but I've already won a fight. Come on, I want to pass.
Mira, es Cali. Vamos a hablar con este también. ¿Cuál es tu labor aquí?
What's your job here?
I'm in charge of the arena. I organize the bets, hire new fighters, you know.
Quiero ingresar en el campamento. ¿Puedes ayudarme?
I want to join the camp. Can you help me?
I might be able to, if you manage to impress me. Some of the best fighters from all three camps come here to compete against each other. Challenge one of them to a fight. I'll watch you, and if you're good, maybe I'll think about it.
¿Por qué dejáis que la gente de los otros campamentos luche aquí?
I thought the old camp and the new camp didn't get on. So why do you let their people fight here?
It's simple. There's fights here once a week, and the diggers always like to see one of the rogues from the new camp get flattened. If one of them fights, there's more bets, and that's good for business. Personally, I can't stand the swines from the new camp. But business is business.
¿Adiestráis a los luchadores?
Do you train fighters at all?
Yeah, but not just for fun. If you want me to train you, you'll have to pay for it.
Espada una mano nivel 1, 50 pepitas y 10 puntos de habilidad. Joder. ¿Quién eres?
I'm new here. Who are you?
I'm Kareem. You must have just been booted in here, or else you'd have heard of me. I'm the best fighter this damned camp has ever seen.
Y este Gor Anis.
What are you doing here?
Me? I'm fighting for the glory of the sleeper.
¿Luchas en la arena?
You fight in the arena?
I was sent here from the swamp by my masters to fight for the sleeper. I'll fight here for his higher glory, so all infidels can see how strong his power has made me.
What is the sleeper?
You will find priests who'll be able to answer that question better than I can in our camp. I'll just tell you this much. The sleeper is our redeemer. He has led us to this place, and he'll get us out of here.
You mean you're waiting for your god to liberate you?
Yes, and the wait will soon be over. A great invocation is currently being prepared.
Vale. ¿Podrías indicarme cómo se va a tu campamento?
Could you describe the way to your camp?
There are always some novices around here in the old camp, willing to accompany newcomers like you to our camp. You only need to speak to them.
¿Qué tipo de invocación tenéis planeado?
What kind of invocation is it you're planning?
Our prophets say that the common invocation of the sleeper is the key to freedom. If you want to find out more about it, just come to our camp.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Piedra de afilar.
Hey, you! Clever boy.
I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore. It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead. That wasn't very clever.
Vale, este es con izquierda.
I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore.
Hey, you! Clever boy.
Same old story every time.
That won't happen again.
Venga, vamos a ponerlo aquí, guardamos. Izquierda, izquierda, derecha. Vale, cargamos de nuevo. Izquierda, izquierda, derecha, derecha. Vale. Sartén, queso.
Totally idiotic. There was a time when things would have gone very differently. I'd better keep out of it. I'd better keep out of it. I doubt that's ever likely to change. But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know. You shouldn't believe everything.
¿Qué tal estás?
Well, how's it going?
What do you want?
I'd like to join the Shadows.
Oh. Then you should know that Gomez doesn't tolerate failures. If you want to be one of us, you have to be prepared to go through fire for him. Only half of those who tried ever got accepted.
What happened to the rest of them?
They're probably sitting in the new camp munching rice.
Let's talk about something else instead.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
You have to watch what
Sabandija de carne. Vaya hombre, no tiene nada.
It was obvious that there would be trouble. I doubt
That won't happen again.
that's ever likely to change. You rely on somebody and you're in. As long as that won't happen again. I doubt that's ever likely.
Bueno, pues
I'm not listening to all the
una derecha, izquierda, izquierda, izquierda.
As long as I'm not involved.
Piqueta, carne a la brasa y pociones.
I'd better keep out of it. Let's talk about something else instead. Totally idiotic. That's really not my problem. Some people never learn.
There must be something about that story after all.
That wasn't very clever.
Sartén.
Yeah, there must be something about that story after all.
I'm not listening to your blathering anymore.
Ah, mira, este es
I thought that
Mordra.
had been cleared up ages ago.
As long as I'm not involved.
¿De verdad eres el mensajero de los magos?
Are you really the magician's courier?
What if I am?
I'd like to have a chance to talk to the magicians. I have to get inside the castle.
The magician's couriers bear seals, which allow them entry to the castle. If you were one of us, you could get such a seal.
Same old story every time.
Let's talk about something else instead.
I thought it had been clear.
Muéstrame tus mercancías.
Show me your goods.
Choose something.
Over again.
Dientes, vaso, placa, antorcha,
Cleared up ages ago.
ganzúa, arroz,
Never likely.
flechas.
That's really not my problem.
People always talk.
That's really not my problem.
Ya, yo te puedo vender cosas, tío.
That's really not my problem. That's really not my problem. Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
People always talk.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know. Same old story every time.
There must be something about that story after all.
That's really not my problem.
I thought that had been cleared
That
up.
won't happen again. There was a time when things
Ganzúa, vaso. Valor 4. ¿Y yo cómo te vendo esto? Vale, así. Antorcha. Laca. Sartén. Tengo 4. Te voy a vender 3. Jarra. Cuchilla. Vale, y ahora supuestamente ¿cómo va? Aceptar 24. Vale.
Are you really the magician's courier?
What if I am?
I'd like to have a chance to talk to the magicians. I have to get inside the castle.
The magician's couriers bear seals, which allow them entry to the castle. If you were one of us, you could get such a seal.
Vale, si yo lo di al tabulador.
Hey, newcomer. I'm Mordrag. You should remember that name. You can buy any kind of goods from me at a cheap price.
You're very probably right. I'm not listening to all that
Hey, you!
Hang on. Better not go. Hang on. I wouldn't like to be in. I doubt that's ever likely to change. People always talk.
Vale, aquí son de momento 3 derechas. Derecha, 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 izquierda. Nada, 4 derechas.
I doubt that. That won't happen again. Why does that happen over and over again? I doubt that's ever likely to change. As long as I'm not involved. Some people never learn. I doubt that's...
Cavador, cavador.
Don't blather so much. Same old story every time. Hang on. Maybe, but who cares? Same old story
Some people
every
never
time.
learn. Some people...
You rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how
You're
it
not go
goes.
rushing into anything. You shouldn't.
There must be something about that story.
It was obvious that there would be trouble.
Parece como si supieran lo que estás haciendo.
It looks as if you knew what you were doing.
Nobody ain't complained yet, but that would be a bad idea anyway. Every idiot here needs a sword, and that is what they get from me.
¿Cuánto tiempo tardas en hacer una espada?
How long does it take you to make one blade?
That depends. I'm as fast as a hurricane with simple swords. Of course, only on condition that the price motivates me. A freak like Whistler usually has to wait longer for his toy than other people.
Why? Doesn't he pay enough?
No, on the contrary. He gave me 150 off for his last sword. The guy is into ornaments and girly stuff like that, and of course that's not cheap. Hey, you ain't curious at all, are you, pal?
¿Qué tal va el negocio?
Well, Smith, how's business?
Why would you want to know?
I may have an order for you.
Oh, really? And what?
I'll think about it.
Come back when you really need something, and don't get on my nerves.
También me gustaría intentar trabajar aquí.
I'd like to try working here as well.
Ah, but don't you think that you can make great blades?
What do I have to do?
Okay, take the steel and hold it into the fire. Then you have to lay the red-hot steel across the anvil. When you're finished, you put the hot blade into the water bucket over there to temper it. The cooled blade finally has to be sharpened on the grindstone.
I see.
However, you'll need some things for that. I could sell them to you.
Vale. Bueno, pues poquito a poco estamos viendo cómo va el juego, ¿eh?
Maybe.
Izquierda, izquierda. Nada, 3 izquierdas. Cargamos de nuevo. Izquierda, izquierda, izquierda. 4 izquierdas. Del tirón. Etiqueta. Pepitas.
I'd better keep out of it. Rely on some.
Hey, you! Keep out of the huts.
People don't need to know. I thought that had been cleared up ages ago. I doubt that's ever likely to change. You're very probably right. Over and over rushing into anything. You're very probably right. As long as I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
Vamos a guardar aquí y vamos a abrir este cofre por último antes de terminar. Vamos a ver. Derecha nada. Izquierda. Izquierda, derecha, derecha, derecha. Venga. Derecha, izquierda. Derecha, izquierda, derecha. Derecha, izquierda, derecha, derecha.
I'd better keep out of it.
Estamos saqueando el campamento. Venga, lo tonto, lo tonto. Cavador, un sombra, otro cavador.
That won't happen again. Reliant? Well, there was a time when things... There must... That's really...
Por aquí podremos seguir.
Wasn't very clever change.
I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore. Some people never learn.
Go rushing into anything.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
else instead?
People always totally idiotic.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Don't
I'm not
blather
listening
so
to all
much.
the blathering.
That won't...
You should-
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Hang on.
I'm not listening to all that blathering. I doubt that's ever anymore.
As long as I'm not involved.
As long as I'm not involved.
That's really not my problem. It was obvious that there would be
Some
trouble.
time when...
As long as I'm not involved. I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
Bueno, pues nada.
Why does that happen over and
Let's
over
talk about something else.
Voy a meter aquí un guardado
Hang on.
You're very
Not go
probably
rushing
right.
into anything.
You shouldn't believe
de
everything.
los de verdad. En saga 2. Aquí. Saga 2. Perfecto.
I doubt that's ever likely
Venga.
to change.
That's really not my trouble.
Totally idiotic. That won't happen again.
You have to watch what you tell people.
You shouldn't believe everything.